Methodz, first of all, a lot of people are saying you're doing a great job here on the ESR, so thank you for joining us today. My Twitter is blowing up. We asked you guys where you wanted people to end up. What teams do you see forming? Lots of responses from you guys in the community. Before I get to those, though, we have some new news, according to our Twitter stalker. Benson, what did you find?
Spacely is going crazy on Twitter right now. 12 minutes ago, he tweeted Parasite, offer still there. We know, Impact put out an offer to him saying, hey, do you want to come and play with us? He's now tweeting, is that offer still there? And he goes on to tweet as well a little bit after that. Have no clue what I'm doing now. Just going to keep things off Twitter for now. But if I get screwed, I'm letting it out. He followed that tweet 2 minutes later saying, if Curse and MW wants to pick us up, we will gladly play for them because we know this team can win. But other than that, I'm moving on. On the bright side, we hit X amount of views today, and his last tweet so far a minute ago is such a joke how nothing is controllable on our side of the table. We placed 5th, 3rd, and qualify, and now this happens. So he went from... It's just a roller coaster of emotion, I feel, for Spacey. Yeah. I feel kind of bad for him because, that team was looking really good, and now a merger with Curse, immediately they're left saying, well, Curse has 2 players. We have 4. What's going on? 2 players getting dropped. That's 100%.
Yeah. And I don't drop Spacely if I'm either owner here, Curse or Most Wanted.
Spacely has made it clear that he does not want to play with Mochilla because he doesn't feel like he'd work well with him.
Wait, who's that? Sorry?
Spacely and Mochilla.
Okay.
So it's going to be very interesting because Curse can take the route and pick up the whole new MW squad, well, the whole same old MW squad under Curse.
I don't think they would.
Them go to Columbus under them. Or they can try to get 2 of the players from MW to team with Mochilla and Enable, but I'm not sure if any Most Wanted players, want to do that because
if you're Most Wanted, do you get rid of Huddle, who might have issues with hockey, and replace him with Enable?
You got to see what happens first. I mean, they're very comfortable together. I know Slack, Huddle, and Space are like a core 3, and they've always been really comfortable together. So I'm not sure if they want to leave each other. In Classic, I'm pretty sure they're also pretty loyal to him. So it's going to be really interesting. I mean, I personally know Enable is going to be a beast at this game. So it's going to get pretty crazy.
Oh, man, we're all over Twitter right now.
Dude,
I just tweeted to Study saying, whoever's on Skype, add me to the call. How about the ESR show, Study? We'll bring you on. If you guys want Study on the show, send him a tweet. Let him know. We're ready.
I'm curious to know what he's been, because he tweeted, he's been trolling a lot. He tweeted out himself in an MV jersey. He literally tweeted Optic jersey too, as well as that. Look at his actual Twitter profile picture. Name was tweeted, Intel with Study's profile picture, because it has him, Bose, Proof, and I believe Doubt as well.
Yeah, Doubt.
Nate Shaw just tweeted, Scump, formal Nate Shaw. Announcements to come later about our 4th player.
So
I'm sure there's still some legal work on the EG side.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, that's my guess.
As to the Crim.
Yeah, why you can't announce the 4th? If it's been on the website, it's already there.
Yeah, so someone definitely got fired instantly, because that page got taken down real fast. As soon as it was on Twitter, it was gone. It was like it didn't exist. So I'm
except for all the screenshots and retweets that I'm still seeing on the Twitter feed.
I mean, I took a couple myself. I'm not gonna lie, but I just think that you're right. They have to wait. There has to be that kind of what's going on with EG. Everything goes around EG at this point. Because as well, think about it. Karma, you're giggling like a schoolgirl.
Yeah, sorry. People are sending me photos of the old Leverage squad. Yeah. Not happening.
No,
come on.
We can scratch that one completely out. But you have to think. There's so much on this EG. There's Karma, Dido, Aches, Teep. Like, where are they all going? Crim as well, because they all seem to have places lined up.
Right.
But we're not 100% sure if they can actually even go to it yet.
Well, and if you're on EG, I think you're going to definitely go after one of the 8 squads that say spot in Season 1. Do you risk it going through the open bracket? Do you not care at this point?
If you're a God squad, as in a legitimate team who is just strikes the fear and heart into everyone, then yeah, you could just go through open. I mean, Nation did it.
True.
It's a very risky thing, though. I mean, you definitely just want to be automatically in the league, because
of course,
that's just how things are simple, and that just eliminates all the stuff that could possibly happen. I mean, you can wake up and go through the open bracket and have a bad day and not be in the league. So I definitely think that a lot of these main goals will be to get a league roster and just secure a spot in the league.
Yeah, that's an obvious move from Curse, as we're seeing them trying to gather MW for their spot. So you got to look at the teams that are in it. Who are the weaker teams at the Season 3 playoffs. So, of course,
Wait, hold on. Parasite just tweeted, well, on the bright side, I'm fairly sure we have a league spot now. Still not sure what the roster will consist of. I'm going to be patient.
So he can't be talking about Nations League spot. Unless Nations
so
brings
wait,
him back.
so let's think about this. Who has a league spot that didn't play well?
What if Curse picks up Impact and then adds an MW player?
You have to keep 2 of your original members.
No way. They're not doing that. There's no way Curse would pick up that Impact role. Because let's not forget, they were Curse for a while.
True, but I mean, I'm trying to think how else you can possibly have a league spot.
Well, all of the previous seasons, you had to have 2 returning members,
right,
from a previous roster.
So which teams underperformed at Season 3 finals? Let's try and work this out. So, I mean, a lot of the teams you would think, like potentially Noble.
Well, Noble overperformed.
They did.
But you're not going to keep 2 players from that if you're building a new team, are you?
I don't. No. I'm not sure what 2 players you can put with 2 Noble players right now. I mean, I can't think of 2 players that I can guess to go there. But, I mean, it's definitely a possibility because this league spot is very, very important.
But I don't understand how...
Rise Nation, I think, is one.
No.
Does Attach go back there? And then we see some moves.
Yeah. That's possible. But at least now we know up to gaming the core 3 there. Scump, Formal, Nadeshot. Like that's already looking pretty lethal. You know, just with Scumpy and Formal playing on the same team. That's going to be pretty scary. But again, I'm still all eyes on Karma. I would love to see Karma, Clay, and Proof on the same team. That would just be... I mean, you could pick up replays at that point.
Yeah.
Have him as your objective. If for example, TP and X go to denial. That'd be insane.
Holy-ish. Evan Kennedy says he wants to see Karma, Proof, Clay, and Spacely with Denial picking up Eggs and TP.
That could work.
Karma, Proof, Clay, and Spacely is kind of a nasty squad in my mind.
See? How good is that?
Replays tweeted, also, if anyone plays OBJ, don't do it. You get overlooked for no reason and let other players get the starlight for yourself to get screwed.
Very true.
So Replays is definitely upset right now. And it makes sense. I mean, objective players are definitely a little sort of underrated.
And I think we're kind of a big factor in that on the media side. We always put the emphasis on your KD. And really that's because we have such limited stats to go off of.
Right. Until recently, where we really do have like a lot of stats, you know, coming from like COD stats, etc.
You can have the best players in the world, but you're gonna need that OBJ player to always be playing the objective, and the objective player is pretty much the person who wins you most of the games, who's always in the hills while you're slaying around him. So the OBJ players are often overlooked, but you know, they definitely count as something. I mean, I personally feel like an OBJ is the main asset to a team. It's the glue. If you put 4 Slayers on one team, for example, if you had Scump, Formal, Karma, and Crim, I can't think of a player on that team that's going to want to be in the hill instead of around it slaying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, Replays and TP are definitely going to be 2 players I'm going to look out for because they bring something that most players don't, and they're willing to play that role to get the win, and they're okay with going 5 and 59 to get the win.
Agreed. What are you doing over there, Ben?
Just looking, Smiling Fatty tweeting saying potentially Rise could sell their spot. You know, that's exactly what you said. You know, Rise, is that team going to be around? Where does Attach go as well? So many free agents right now. It's so hard to speculate because you just have this massive pool. You have like the kind of tier 1 pool that's, you know, proven and won championships.
So the owner of Rise just tweeted back to Smiting Fatty saying, "I bet we don't."
Shut that one down. Got him. and honestly, I'm thinking back now. How did Most Wanted form? Because it was actually FaZe Red. They had to keep 1 player in Classic, right? They didn't have 2 players from the FaZe Red squad.
So what if we see, which is very unlikely in my eyes, what if we see Ricky no longer on Optic Nation and Impact coming in Optic Nation?
No.
Impact with Bose?
Can't see that happen. No. I can't see Optic Nation dropping.
Because that's really just the old Optic Nation with Parasite instead of Ricky.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's very unlikely, but honestly, I thought a lot of these things were unlikely, and now look. So,
I thought Denial was done. I thought they were ready for their first season, and I thought they were going to win it.
It looked good.
I was like, damn, this is an incredible roster with Attached now on it.
It looked really strong. It really did. I'm excited though. the rest of this day is going to be so interesting. Do we get to find out who Optic's fourth is? Do we get to find out where Proof and Clay potentially end up? What's Optic Nation's roster going to be? What is the now? There's so many questions.
We should remind everyone today, 3 p.m. Eastern, we're hosting our Game Battles Live tournament. I asked Replays to team with us, trying to get some more insider info, also to get carried by him in apathy again.
It does help.
What's going on with FaZe, guys? That's a team we haven't talked about.
I'm thinking Neslo and Dito. I mean, I saw them scrimming together.
But does today change all that?
I mean, it definitely can.
Right?
So,
100%.
I mean, so we saw Neslo depart from Fear, and we saw Moho tweet that Neslo's going to FaZe. And then Dito is a former player from FaZe, so I don't see why he wouldn't return. But now with all these changes, I mean, we could see Karma ending up on FaZe. You know, we could see
Again?
We can see Replays go back to FaZe with Attach. I mean, we can see so many things happen.
Right.
But, I mean, I doubt it can happen, but it's possible. I mean, I just don't see Sensor and Replays working together.
Right.
So
Impossible is nothing at this point.
They're just way too similar. So
who's on the hot spot right now? If you're on a team, who do you think could potentially take your spot? Who are those targets to replace Methodz? I'm not sold on Ricky staying on Optic Nation.
I mean, the thing is, they're very loyal to Ricky because
he's a great guy.
Great guy, great player. So, I mean, overall, I don't see them making a change. I mean, my first guess was Clay and Proof, but now that we've seen all this, I mean, I don't know what's happening anymore. So, I mean, maybe Optic Study going to Nation. I saw Study tweeting a picture. It's time for like a new team, and it was like an edited picture of him, like an Optic logo on his jersey. So
yeah, that was like Crim 6 though, wearing every other jersey at Season 3 playoffs.
I wish there was like a nice Skype chat right now with all these players just telling us all the information we need to know because, you know, the anticipation is killing me. I want to know what's happening with these players. I want to know what's happening with these teams. Just because I'm very curious.
So you got the real intel right now. You're just not telling us.
Oh no! I said I wish there was a
Look
chat.
at that smile. He has intel.
I don't. I really don't.
You do. Look at you lying.
I'm not on the top anymore, man. I'm washed.
I'm washed.
You are washed, but we'll welcome you back to the top after Columbus, I have a feeling.
Intel.
All the intel.
Methodz to ON right there.
Methodz to Optic Nation. It's confirmed live on the ESR. Just kidding. If you're just joining us, we're lying to you.
Oh, yes, that was a joke.
It was a joke.
Where does Attach go?
And before he actually
No.
Is Attach...
What if the newly joined Looney from TK gets released early? What if TK decides?
Why would they do that though?
Why not?
But I'm trying to get inside Method's brain. Why would they do that?
Because maybe they see a better option that can fit their team and better their team. And
well, I mean, at this point, there's several better options in terms of like top caliber players.
So TK basically they need to get back in the league. So they're gonna go into Columbus with the best possible roster they have, and slay the competition. So, what if Looney just went back to Rise and there's a new player on TK? Although I don't see it happening because Looney's pretty good at this game.
Right.
But I'm thinking of possible things that could happen because Looney is just newly joined. So if anybody were to get released from TK, I think it'd be Looney.
Well, Ron, I know you're working the production back there. If you can, I'd love to see an updated graphic of the team rosters. Now that we know how many holes there are, we need a whole new free agents page.
I think we need to. Yeah, we do.
Let's try and go through this together. So at the top, we saw Envy.
Yep.
Envy's still looking for one. Nameless, JCap, and Merc.
I'm still unsold on Nameless joining back.
Keep it there for now.
For now, that's what we know.
Settle down, Ben.
I'm just saying.
Settle down.
I'm just saying.
Noble, I don't think there's any roster moves on that squad. They're all too young, and there's really not a whole lot of attention from other outside players trying to get in on that team.
I hope they do stay together. I really do, because that team could be very, very strong with the right team chemistry.
Miyagi was a potential poach threat that you talked about.
Yep.
Let's go down. Number 3 was Most Wanted.
What if Big Timer returns? I'm waiting on it.
What's that?
I need Big Timer to return. I'm waiting on it.
Return to Big T. I'm just saying that
I need Big T to return.
Me and Methodz actually said this when you were at Optic Plays AW. We were talking about what if Big T does make a return.
So Big T's really successful outside of Call of Duty right now.
Exactly, and he's gonna ride that train. Fair play to him. I wouldn't change what I'm doing.
I also know he's one of the most competitive people in the Optic house.
Yes. Have you seen the leaderboard they have in the house of all the games they play?
So
He likes to be on the top of that.
So if he does come back, he's taking it serious, and he's playing for championships, not money.
So the way I see it is he's not going to play under Optic Nation.
Okay.
I don't think he would. I think if he's going to play, he's going to play on Optic Gaming. He wants to be playing with Scump, playing with Matt.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%. But I can't see that happening. With the knowledge...
I disagree.
I
feel
disagree as well.
Really? You could see Big T playing on Nation.
Yeah. I can. I definitely. I mean, Optic Nation's a good team. You know, they have a good core 2 players. If they can get Big T and possibly another really good Slayer, you know, and Big T just plays a lot and gets what he used to have back, then, you know, that team can be a team to look out for. I mean, Big T was one of the best. I mean, Big T is a legend. I know I'm a little fanboying right now, but... you know, he's a great player. So if he were to go back to Optic Nation, they got a good 4th. I see no reason as to why they couldn't be, you know, a successful championship caliber team.
By the way, I'm calling it now. Ricky to be the best objective player in the game.
No.
Votes.
TP, 100%.
The best OBJ player in the whole game.
Watch Uplink. Watch Ricky.
Nope.
I'm saying Bose, man. Some of the when I used to team with Bose.
Actually, that's a good call.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. When I used to team with Bose is the type of guy where in stopwatch overtime with 30 seconds left, Bose can get a flag cap without even being seen by the opposing team.
The ninja.
It's crazy. When Bose plays sneaky and plays straight objective, he's an amazing player. And when I think Uplink, I think, all right, Bose, he loves throwing Kobe nades, so why not throwing a Kobe satellite? So
I like it. I like it a lot.
I think Bose would be the best objective player in this game.
Bose could be amazing. All right, so we'll see what happens with Nation. Let's keep going down the line from Most Wanted, who had the number 3 spot at the end of Season 3 playoffs. We go to number 4. Most Wanted beat, was it Denial for top 4? No. Help me out here, Ben.
I've been so Advanced Warfare right now. I just put that whole thing behind me.
At the Season 3 playoffs, what was the question?
Yeah, who finished 4th place? Who lost to Most Wanted there in the loser semis?
I know this too. Wasn't it Oh, this is gonna kill me right now. You shouldn't do this to me.
We're all noobs.
It's killing me too.
No, I know it. It's not like the tip of my tongue. I'm trying to think. It was Most Wanted versus. It was Envy, wasn't it?
No, Envy won the whole thing.
What am I thinking right now? What am I thinking?
Sober up Methodz. It's a Thursday. It's middle of the day on Thursday.
I don't know why I thought Envy. I'm trying to think like. Cause I watched the game. Like I remember like.
Is it? No, it wasn't FaZe.
This is killing me right now.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Denial. And just keep moving on.
Yeah.
So Denial looking for 2. We saw Attach and Replace drop from this squad. So it's Zuma and Saints, 2 of the best slayers in the game that we've seen so far, playing together. And now we're waiting to see what is going to happen with the other teams. Optic Gaming, they announced no Proofy, no Clayster. 2 spots, most likely Formal has been confirmed, actually. So now we're just waiting on the last one, and a lot of people are saying it's Crim after a leak on the Optic Gaming.tv site.
I think that squad is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
That's probably the most scary squad coming into any tournament. Optic Nation looking for 2.
Yep.
As Kill and Miracles have left the team. Embos and Ricky still hunting. And then we see Rise Nation. They had a rough performance at the Season 3 playoffs.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Denial tweeted that we've officially released Attach and Replays from COD. We wish them the best of luck. Announcements to come. Replays replied, I'll finish it for you. You guys have picked up Aches and TP. You guys are excited for the future. Well,
got him.
Replays is going nuts today.
He is.
Hey,
If I'm Replays,
I'm doing it too.
Fair play. 100% I'm doing that.
I have
too.
no loyalty to you. You just dropped me. I'm going to spoil all your tweets.
Oh, wait. Optic Gaming finished 4th, I'm sure, going back.
Was it OG?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, it was OG.
Thank you.
It was OG.
Appreciate that. So then the 5th place teams were Denial and... Because Rise Nation and Optic Nation finished 7th, I believe.
Yeah, and then FaZe placed last, so...
Oh, yeah, no, FaZe got 7th. So,
yeah.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
Okay, enough of that ghost talk. This is AW, baby.
Exactly. New game, new world.
So, if Replays is right, we've just seen Zuma and Saints team up with Aches and TP. Now, Aches is going to be a dominant slayer in this game. TP running objective. Think of Zuma, Saints, and Aches on one team. Think about how much slaying power they're going to bring to the table.
That's scary.
Especially, I imagine them trying to walk into a hard point and having Saints and Aches aiming at the door. I mean, it's going to be.
And I did feel like
a
Denial's
very powerful
weakness
team.
was lack of leadership. So Ace brings that.
Yeah, 100%. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to if Optic picks up Crim, the Optic versus Denial matchup, because that's formal Scump and Crim slaying against Ache, Saints, and Zuma. That would be a crazy matchup. Then you'd have Nate Shot and Teep doing the dirty work, like sort of on the DL, getting those flag caps and the hard points. So that's definitely going to be probably the best matchup that I can think of happening at Columbus.
I'm still thinking, don't forget Proof and Clay. Where are they going to go? Those two have looked so good on Advanced Warfare that for them not to be on a team right now that's literally blowing my mind.
I
What else going
personally
to
think that if one of them is going to join
I don't think so.
Optic Nation, it's going to be Proofy. I personally think Clay to Envy, Proof possibly to Optic Nation along with Study.
Proof, Study, Bose, Ricky.
I just think
Definitely possible.
if
It's not
all
as
of these
sexy as
EG
some of the other team names.
if all these EG players are coming out of their contracts, if I'm Proof and I'm Clay, I'm saying, all right, look, we both just got dropped from Optic Gaming. Let's stay together, try and pick up Karma, and go for a fourth objective player. That is a team which, you look at Optic Gaming, and Denial, for example, that's a team which really does challenge them.
What if we see like a 3/4 leverage type thing? Proof, Aches, and T possibly, if what Replay said isn't true. We've seen them team
Right.
back in Black Ops 1, so, that's definitely a possibility that my ears and eyes are open to.
Okay.
But, I honestly don't know what to think. I have all these possibilities, and I literally just want all these teams to tweet right now so we know for sure, because
Just, release the intel.
Alright.
That's when the intel.
Guys, we're going to throw it to a quick commercial break. When we come back, hopefully we'll have some more to announce. If not, Ben's going to be playing some Hardpoint leading up to our GB Live tournament. That's going down 3 p.m. Methodz, you need a teammate? I got 2 of them right here.
I have to go for my flu shot at 2:45.
Look at that. He's already sketching on us.
All right,
No,
yeah,
I'll
go
send you
see a
pics.
doctor. Get healthy.
We can FaceTime.
All right, sounds good.
We can
Thanks,
FaceTime.
Methodz. We'll be right back.